around temps. I still cannot figure it out. I guess we never had the how to treat a temp lesson in school, and obviously Emily Post didn't actually say on this matter, so I guess that's where we're all screwed. I ran into this a lot of awkwardness at the printer, which is usually where you find temps, because all we do is make copies for businesses. I'd be standing there, you don't know how many times I would be at a copier and feel somebody, or hear somebody walking behind, and they're walking up and they completely do like 80 turns, because just anything to avoid confrontation with me. This is also happened a lot in the break room. I'd be filling out my copy, and another colleague of mine, a full-time employee, would be filling out their copy, and we both reach for the creamer at the same time, and all of a sudden they would go from their usual half creamer, half sugar combination to solid black, just to avoid any confrontation. No, I always have black, it's fine. Don't talk to me. It's so awkward. I couldn't do anything. Because I was terrible. And so the absolute worst was the hallway walk of shame, as I like to call it. Everybody knows this. This is when you and another person enter a hallway at the same time, opposite directions. You have about 1,000 feet of eternity ahead of you, but you can't look at them. You have to look at something else. So with your friends and your colleagues, this is awkward, right? But with temps, people lose their mind, literally. I'd be walking down the hallway and everybody would just even the calls that you get, the calls to get called in for temp jobs are humiliating. Every call sounds like Tony Soprano or maybe they'd be like, hey, E, it's Lou. I got something for you. And I'm like, hey Lou, what's up? What do you got? This job pays E. $11 an hour. Oh, great. That you will cover my bus pass for the week. So let me in on the details. What's the answer? Fill me in. No details of what's going on with that. Meet at the merchandise launch. Wear black. Toe. Head to toe. Oh, and E. Don't forget the closed-toed shoes this time. Big deal. Ask for a guy named Murray the Midget. He'll be wearing a dress. Just like, okay, Lou, I'll be there at 9. And E, don't tell any of the attempts I got hooked up with this gig, right? Capiche? So that was basically all the phone calls I got for an entire year. Every morning, that's what it sounded like. But the absolute worst about temping is the interviews after you're done temping. So you have like a whole resume with like 50 one-off jobs. And it's like you have to put them on there because you have to explain why that you've been doing something, not just sitting on your ass for a year. So I'll never forget my first interview, and then the lady was sitting there going over it, bless her heart. She was trying to, she knew I was screwed, and I wasn't going to but she'd be like, I think it was the first one, she said, awesome, I see here you have IT experience, great, we could really use IT here, but you only work there for a day. That's okay, explain what you did, maybe we can, we can use you. Like you know what you did. So it's like, honestly, all I did for the entire day was go around to everybody's cubicle and refresh Norton, the antivirus, on every so then she moved on and she saw I worked for Boeing. She was like, oh, Boeing, great company, awesome. but only for half a day. But I see here you were for Navy Pier. That place is so fun. So fun. And you worked, okay, just 2 hours. Okay. On the same day. Okay, why don't you just explain that whole thing to me? So, again, I'm left with just the brutal truth. And so basically I was just like, well, for half a day I spent, my time making 300 copies of the holiday card for Boeing. And then I had time to pick up the Navy Pier shift, which involved just me cleaning puke off the Ferris wheel, which only took me 2 hours. So, can we please move on? I can see I'm not fit for this, and I just backpedaled out of that. But the best interview that I got was a year later with Maria, wherever she is. And her and Beth accepted me into CPS, and I was able to come up here and tell the story. So thanks for a great